I just thought you would have looked. You were laughing, not the welcome part.
Let's see how we can turn. You can see very well.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, well, we'll leave it right here. Let's see if that's on the camera.
Check it out. See how it looking.
I'm bet. Oh, you can't tell at all. God damn, you can't tell at all. We might as well put this bitch right here. Shit. Oh, camera cut all that. All right, episode 2, a redo of number 2. Because my phone wants to act like a fucking Dory. He still wants to forget shit.
Oh, that's crazy. Not Dory. Poor Dory took him shot just for no reason.
Yeah.
She probably won't remember he got hit.
Yeah. So, as much as I was talking about women, I feel like men need to be talked about more. And then men, I will say, have to hold a lot more responsibility in their end of doing things that are right regarding to the dating game.
Indeed.
I would argue too many dudes, they expect the world, they expect the king treatment, but they're not kings themselves.
Yep.
You know how dudes say like, oh, I deserve a polyamorous relationship. Like,
no.
bitch!
Mm-mm.
Bitch! You can barely keep afloat, let alone you want to take care of 3 women.
I'm saying, bro. Who
Shut-
you think you is, bro?
Shut.
Man's out here trying to be Gilgamesh or something, bro.
You got double chin and you want 2 wives. Stop.
Man's over here trying to be King David in these streets, bro. That ain't right, bro.
I think they might not get the King David. They ain't really like that. They
Do some research real quick. You understand that, but
they don't know nothing about Solomon.
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
But
man.
as a man, you kind of have to figure out where you stand in society. Are you a loser? Are you a nerd? Are you fat, short, athletic, dumb, smart? All these attributes, they have cons and they have negatives.
Exactly.
Smart guy, you know a lot about everything, but you're really socially dumb. Guy who's just good looking. Your looks push you far, but your personality is what people walk away from.
You basically a pebble, bro.
Fat dude, you have a really good personality because you've gotten hurt and you could probably eat pretty good pum pum. But
Not the poo-poo.
yeah, as a fat dude, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like you eat it until she likes you.
It's crazy.
It's facts.
Crazy though.
It's facts though. It's facts though. Short dudes, man, short, but you have to have confidence because if not,
Sharky confidence is
the
big, bro.
world will make you sink hard. So
yeah.
you might as well you're 5'5", but your personality 6'1". That's kind of what you have to roll with.
Bro, you gotta stick to that shit, bro.
Tall dudes, you have the opposite problem. You have women that are just throwing themselves at you because of your height specifically, and that's only it.
She want D1 babies. What you gonna do?
Well, it's just something primal in women to where they believe that height equals protection. And I get it. And also advancing your genetics, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But I've seen too many women just purely date dudes for their height. And normally when you have it, like the tall guy and the good-looking guy have this same kind of issue, is that your body itself gets you results, but your personality lacks. Is trash.
You ain't got nothing wrong, bro.
And you need things in front of you in order for you to grow. So, what I was saying with the Dark Souls analogy is that you have to almost be the most perfect version of yourself, whatever version there is. For me, it was Bruce Wayne and understanding like how rich he is, intelligent, martial arts wise, athletic, you name it. My goal is to be as close to as Bruce Wayne as possible. Batman, for people who are not aware. You need these things in order for you to be that dude. And in order for you to be that dude, you have to figure out what the most overpowered version of yourself is, and then work your way down. And then as you work your way down, figure out where you are at personally. So I think we were talking about how you wanted to be a graphic designer, understanding how to market, and essentially being, I guess, your own personal advertisement agency in a weird way, with the ability to work out and just live a very comfortable life. How, and then give yourself a realistic time on where you are mapped out in your position in life. How long do you think it will take you to get there?
to be in somewhat comfortable spot, it would probably give me about a year and a half.
Okay.
And I could probably like be something that'd be like noteworthy at that point.
And so give you a year and a half for you to be just stable.
I could probably be more than just stable. The year and a half is just room for error, basically.
Okay.
For failure.
So with that time frame, what is the first step to get to stability?
first step to stability. So after actually promoting myself, then, or the first step to actually
wherever you are personally,
Mm.
where is the first step to reaching to goal?
First step would probably be trying to get my skills noticed by someone. Try to start small in terms of making designs for smaller companies at first. Try to market my skills.
Mhm.
Try to basically expand on, in terms of getting myself out there, in terms of let people know me. Try to see how I can get the word out in a sense, basically.
And even though I'm repeating this to you again, Fiverr.
Mhm.
Fiverr is a great source. And then if you want your name to be out there, because there's people who make tons of money on it, 9 times out of 10 you're going to find foreign individuals because they value the American dollar so much that $35 to them, to their village in the Middle East, is really like $100. So they're extremely grateful. But you're competing against people who are around the country that are hustling to make their money. Fiverr is a pretty good source, pretty good way of doing it. And you could be specific. You could go toward specific businesses, products. You could create a lane to where it's just specific to you. You could give them a digital card, and then you could give them a actual physical card, and you could kind of deliver it to both. It's when you trying to be something special, you have to actually be something special. You can't just follow the path that everybody else has.
Like everybody else.
You have to
You
be something of
understand
your
that,
own.
for real.
You have to be something.
You
of
gotta
your
be
own.
a specialist at what you do.
Yes.
You gotta have your trademark, your skills, your own style into this. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so once you figure out the field map of where you want to be, how you want to be, then you have to figure out who you are specifically. What are your hobbies, your IQ level, your looks, your ability to comprehend, your ability to think. You have to really pan out your intelligence.
Mhm.
You have to pan out your looks. You have to pan out your money, and then you have to pan out also your selfishness. You have to acknowledge, how selfish am I? You know, if my girl goes on, if I will have a problem with my girl telling me, hey, I want to go to Canada to start a business, and I want to go. How selfish are you? Are you going to be, okay, I'll accept those terms, go to Canada? Or are you going to be like, fuck Canada? What's going to be your reaction? And and now once you figure out who you are, then it's your choice to either increase, decrease, sharpen, or expand. Once you figure out what you are, you have to now edit who you are. And once you do that, you get a step closer. So it's like exactly like in Dark Souls. You have strength at 4, intelligence at whatever, durability, all these things. Now once you get into the field of life, now it's a matter of you being in the controller, the seat, and now you go, okay, even though my strength is at 4, I need to get stronger. So I'm going to get some points, and I'm going to increase this by 2. My intelligence is lacking because I don't even know what's something that's small.
How small intelligence you're like?
Something that's important but small.
The solar system, possibly.
Even with things that are important within life, you had no idea that who's running. You have no idea who's running for president because all you think about is sports, things of that nature. So you slowly increase as you go on. Because if I was to talk about politics, most people don't really understand what's going on.
True. Most people don't.
Most people have no
Just
idea.
listening, but like,
They follow what the news tells them. But once you get these things, you become more interesting because now you have an opinion. You have something that's valued. You have something that's important. And what women find attractive is something that belongs. If you belong to something, whether you belong to an idea, you belong to a thought, you belong to the concept of masculinity. Women will come to you.
Indeed.
They will find you attractive because other men look at you with, damn, this motherfucker's smart.
True.
So women will follow because is Chris Brown the most good-looking guy in the world?
Definitely not.
Right? Even though, he's a good-looking dude, right? But what gets him all the attention?
The man has literally stood out. He's made himself stood out in terms of his singing, his dancing.
And what does that do?
That's basically advertising himself to say, boom, I'm here. You can put me, you know me for this and this. And also,
I'll let you finish.
you know me for this and that. Meaning my dancing, my singing. And also, Mr. Silly Old Girl, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's that part.
But the reason why he's so popular is because other women view him as sexy, so then other women view him as sexy.
Exactly.
So it's more like you know how like in the zombie movie where it's one bite and then the virus expands. It's the same thing with how women view men.
Funny thing, speaking on Chris Brown, I saw the craziest thing today on Insta.
Yeah.
So I was scrolling, doom scrolling as we call it, because you just be scrolling for hours sometimes. It's fucking crazy.
That's another thing you gotta stop doing.
Yeah.
Unless it's
my
useful.
fucking phone away.
Yeah, unless it's useful doom scroll.
I'm gonna throw my fucking phone away, man. I scroll up, I see you saw a post about Chris Brown. Oh, girl goes to meet and greet. And you see bro, not even girl.
Just
not even that. Man's fiance goes to meet and greet with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Cheeks up, bro, holding on them shits, bro.
And then she has a nerve
And
to
she
call
pays
her-
$1,000 for the meet and greet.
And she has a nerve to call her fiance insecure.
That's the funny thing. The first comment, nah, this is some bullshit because now you're gonna see the woman come along and say about this nigga insecure. Nah, nigga. If I could pay $1,000 and you get your ass grabbed and y'all up on that nigga like that, you ain't mine no more. I'm out.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And that's going to be another thing that I'm going to be talking about because also women don't really understand the concept of how complex you guys think so complex, but we're so simple. But that will be talked about next episode. But yeah, the only reason why Chris Brown is as attractive as he is because other women feel you attractive.
Yep.
If all you need is one woman to go, wow, you're special. For all of her other friends to go, wow, you're special.
It's like
it's social programming.
In a sense, yes. And you've seen it as kids growing up too.
Yes.
When you're a kid, like, oh, this dude can run fast, you know what I'm saying? So he's automatically good looking. You lose your girlfriend because, yo, this nigga outrun me to race.
Because he outrun me to race.
Like, bruh. Hey, you be carrying that fucking kindergarten
grudge.
Bro, that grudge, bro.
I didn't see you running with the tire behind you.
Bro,
training.
training arc and still lose on sports. This nigga didn't train once, bro.
That's hilarious.
Bro. You know what's crazy? You know as kids, you be like, yo, Skechers make you run fast, jump high. You believe that shit hard enough, and you start moving fast.
I used to think of light up shoes maybe faster.
I be flying them joints.
Yeah. I would wear them if they made adult sizes.
I would wear them joints.
Hell
too.
yeah.
I think they kind of do.
Yeah.
Back home, they had some ones with the lower deck, the sole of it on the outside. They had some lights around it. It was popular for like 2014 them times. Back
Yeah,
home.
I would absolutely rock it.
But yeah, they got annoying at some point to me because just like everybody had them.
Yeah.
But man, lose your girlfriend because a nigga
'Cause of
outrun you.
Yeah.
I'll be out thinking I never be out thinking again.
It's true. It's true.
But
And
the funny thing is, when a woman sees that, oh, there's somebody better than you, it's
they hop. And the goal is to be so good that it's hard for them to replace you. Because not only is it just finances, but it's also game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to understand how a woman thinks. And once you do that, like Patrice O'Neal said it, so it's not. I don't want to steal his joke, but he says, "I can out fuck Big Dick Man because I've acquired skills to make me the sexual item inside the bedroom." And it's true because Big Dick Man only has big dick, but he doesn't know any other skills.
None of technique, brother.
No technique.
Like,
But-
ramen.
But
Like,
yeah,
what?
but when he said that, I'm like, damn, that applies to almost everything. Like, big multi-millionaire finance guy cannot beat me because yes, you know about finances, but that's about it. That's all you have.
That's all you got, bro.
That's all you have. You've maxed out your cards at just finance. If I tell you anything about how does your children make you feel, you malfunction.
That nigga basically like Megumi from fucking Konosuba.
Yeah.
Max up exposure magic.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. Fuck everything
Yeah.
else, bro.
And then once you and the process of you starting to figure out how to become this overpowered version of yourself, as you go on, start focusing on skills that aren't tangible. So your ability to be funny, your ability to be liked.
Mhm.
Can you control a room? Can you keep everybody entertained by telling stories? Do you have a gas button of social battery? I personally do. These are things that you're going to have to figure out because if you're not a very social person, going to the club will feel like a chore to you.
Oh.
It will feel like a chore. So you're better
I've
off.
been there, bro.
Yeah, so you're better off figuring out what you like, how you like, and then more importantly, figuring out where the women that you specifically like are at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, could you have fun with the regular girl that's just in the town? Sure. But once you level up in life, you get tired of just talking to the girl that, I'm trying to start a business. And, that gets tiring. Sometimes at a certain level, you want certain things that you find attractive, whether it's the suicide girl that has neck tattoos and nose piercings, all the way to the
shorty that work at McDonald's too, boy.
But and if she does work at McDonald's, as men, we don't necessarily care about what you work. We care more about, do you listen, and are you pretty? If you have those two things, then you're on the team. That's how easy it is for guys, for women. It's, do you listen and are you pretty? If the answer is yes to both, then you're on the team, and that's pretty much the formula.
Oh yeah,
pretty much the formula. I saw The Little Mermaid earlier. I told my wife, I'm like, you know how she lost her voice, and she was like, that is the perfect girlfriend.
In a sense. You want your shit?
Like, because you should have seen it. Like, he's showing her the map, and she goes, and just in awe of just looking at him.
It's like, this man got knowledge.
Yes,
and
I can't speak, so I can't really tell you. So he's just going on, and you used to see they're falling in love, and he's telling stories, and it's beautiful to watch. And then when I explained to my wife, I'm like, because at least with my wife, I'm able to have conversations, and they're funny. There's even today, she had me dying, crying, laughing. But most women do not have the ability to tell good stories.
Okay.
So you're better off just
most women are good at telling tea.
Not stories. You guys talk about drama and concepts, not necessarily about anything that is of use. But next episode. So figure out where you are intellectually. Figure out who you are, what you can do, what your capabilities are, and go forward. So this is more towards the end of the episode, but I'm going to have Shamar do a recap of what you gathered or what you thought was interesting as of today.
So basically, it all comes down to the main points. Create your roadmap. Create different categories for your roadmap. Different paths to achieve success in each category of your roadmap. Further expand every time you reach success. Never get comfortable. The moment you get comfortable, you keep it consistent. You keep building. Keep expanding. You find another aspect you want to improve on, build on that too. You're going to reach a point where you're like, okay, I'm comfortable here. Do I want to go further, expand my knowledge on this? Definitely do it. Never settle for nothing less than what you think is best. If you think it's not the best, sometimes you just got to do it anyways. The thing is, at the end of the day, you're going to have choices. Choices are going to come and bite you in the ass at the end of the day sometimes too. It's like a 50-50 situation. You got to figure out what's best for you in that moment, but sometimes in the future, maybe like a year later, it might not be good for you then.
So you got to call audibles.
Yes. You got to have all your variables and consonants in order for real.
Well, here's the thing where I've just recently realized about that. What's more fun, playing organized football or street football?
Street.
Why?
Because it's a risk. And then the thing about it is street football is like, boom, bro, it's fast paced.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's fun. You gotta be interactive as hell.
Because why? Because you call audibles whenever you want to.
True.
Sometimes a plan is not the best thing to go forward. Sometimes you just need the idea and just start with the idea, then just keep on calling audibles until you've mastered that skill.
I think the funniest thing about that and the plan is, I remember. Have you ever seen the Flash series by chance?
No.
So there's this dude in there, Captain Cole, if I remember correctly. He always says, "Get the plan, execute the plan. Plan fails, throw the plan out the window."
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's a good shit.
Yeah, no, that's actually pretty fucking accurate.
Man says, "Yo, get the plan, execute the plan. Plan goes off rails, throw away the plan.
Yeah.
Whatever comes after that, fuck all. You gotta get through this shit now."
That's
Because at the end of the day, it's just you and whatever you got going up against you, yourself at the end of the day, too.
true.
So all you gotta do is stay focused, pick apart what you want to go at your own pace, and just levels with it, bro. Build on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just expand it, bro. Consistency.
I like it. Picasso. Alright. So, episode 2,
That's
done.
it.
Episode 3 on the way.
I see
Let's go.
y'all.